Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. Star Citizen Alpha 3.10.2 is now out to live. This is a patch that's provided some much needed bug fixes and fixes for the persistence of the game and assets that were previously not copied or lost. Very quickly though, I want to go through what's happening this week in Star Citizen before we look more at that patch. On Wednesday, we're going to have an Asperia Talon Q&A, so looking a bit more at what that ship can do. Obviously, that ship is planned for the very near future, for 3.12 in fact. Thursday brings the return of Ship Showdown, so this is sort of like a community-driven push to get players to share screenshots, works of art, and general posts about their favourite ships in-game. And there might be some prizes, and some of the more popular ships might get free flies and stuff like that, it seems. So last year they had sort of like people voting on the ships they liked the most, and we got special skins in the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo last year too for the winners, the 4 top ships there. Inside Star Citizen, the same day, on Thursday, looks at force reactions, so getting knocked around your ship, and the current progress of spacescaping for the Stanton system. Hoping they show off a little bit of the Aaron Halo, but we'll have to wait and see. We have a Calling All Devs on Friday as well, so that's instead of a Star Citizen Live. I'm not actually sure on what the Calling All Devs subjects are going to be yet. I suppose we'll have to wait and see. Right, let's get back to that 3.10.2 live patch. Cloud Imperium have said, for the past week, we've been trying to nail down and fix a pretty nasty issue we're seeing on live with the long-term persistence in relation to ships. We've gone through and recovered in-game bought ships that were not saved to long-term persistence. We've identified and addressed the issue that was preventing ships purchased with Alpha UEC from being recorded and seen in-game. And we're very happy to let you know that we've also gone through our internal logs and will be re-attributing every ship that went missing since 3.9. Moreover to that, the RSI status page, so status.robertsbillsindustries.com, is showing that Star Citizen is fully operational, which is actually quite rare, but it does actually add there, if you continue to have missing ships post-patch deployment, so in 3.10.2 live, please initiate a character reset. I'll link all that down below so you can see that, and if you are still suffering from problems, that might be a way of sorting them out. Although I would always say a character reset is the sort of like last thing you should do on a list of other potential fixes, but as they've stated it in this case, if you're still missing your ships that you're supposed to have on your account, then initiating a character reset may fix that. There were some more patch notes as well with this patch. They've increased legal delivery mission rewards, although what I would say is that mission rewards for both delivery missions and other missions are still too low. Ships purchased in-game should now be saved correctly to long-term persistence database. Ships should no longer spawn in a flight-ready state when a player logs back into the ship's bed. They fixed an issue that allowed players to sell one SCU of cargo repeatedly when that ship was placed in another ship. So that was sort of like obviously a bug that was being exploited. The IFCS should no longer lower ship's velocity when using a HOTAS when a player uses interaction mode or opens their mobiGlass. That's great. The derelict recovery missions that take place around Microtech should no longer send the user to deliver the box to Area 18. Character eyes should no longer appear large underneath certain goggles in the universe. I actually thought that was a thing. They fixed 1 client crash, 3 server crashes, a memory leak, and a GPU memory usage issue, all of which are great because they add significantly to the stability and performance of the game. So for the first few hours of play that I've played in this patch, it seems pretty stable. I haven't seen a 30k yet. So I haven't been disconnected or crashed. From what other players are saying as well, they've been pretty stable. Assets, ships, and money have been largely restored. So a lot of people are reporting their money, which they were supposed to have carried across, that wasn't carried across in some situations, has been restored, which is awesome, I suppose, as well. Delivery mission rewards and other mission rewards, as I said, they're too low. So I'm hoping that they boost them up a bit in 3.11. Missiles still need a lot of work to get them balanced ASAP, in my opinion, too. The ability to just spam a load of missiles, deal with other players really easily, then reclaim your ship to get all your missiles back, or just buy new missiles because they're so cheap is a little bit meh, in my opinion, not as intended, I would say. Well, hopefully not as intended. I can't speak for knowing exactly what CIG are planning to do in the short, medium, and long term. However, there is still quite a large list of now renamed top confirmed known issues, which I think are now likely going to be fixed for 3.11. I don't think we'll see any more 3.10.x patches beyond 3.10.2. So these are moving from EVA to gravity in ships can damage or kill a player. Rest stops may become duplicated, causing multiple hangar doors to be there. Then they won't open when you're trying to land or take off. Hangar doors can close too quickly as well. Purchased weapon magazines don't appear in the Moby glass. Missiles and torpedoes only hit one shield face. I'm expecting missiles to actually get quite a lot of changes in 3.11. So a lot of people suspected that the missiles and torpedoes only hitting one shield face rather than all of them or multiple shield faces was a sort of like intended design choice to sort of change. But it appears that if it's listed in the bugs, it's probably not. But we don't, nor can we speak for what CIG are planning to do with those missiles and torpedoes yet until they share with us. But I do think that changes are necessary. The Drake Herald HUD uses the old HUD system. When flying the Prowler in atmosphere and pitching the nose downwards, the ship can flip 180 degrees and be facing the opposite direction. NPCs may stand on seats throughout the PU. Again, they fixed that and then they've unfixed it. Current balance displayed in the bottom right of the Moby glass might not update correctly after making transactions. Quantum and hydrogen fuel values are incorrectly the same in refueling interfaces. Players can lose sound in Arena Commander. Global chat is unavailable in the visor HUD. If a player unequips armor, weapons, or utility items and saves the changes, whatever was unequipped will no longer be available in the PMA, the Personal Manager app, until the app has been reopened. The elevator panel on the Carrack might fail to work. Private Arena Commander matches have been temporarily disabled. Player characters can clip through the external doors of certain outposts. When firing at AI ships, they can appear to desync and have high packet loss. That is a big issue that does need to be solved. But they are doing a lot of the network code updates, it looks like, in 3.11, so hopefully that is something they definitely will be solving. That's sort of super important to me anyway. Ships can be displayed as unknown after destruction and be available to spawn again, but not appear on their specified landing pad. Again, something they really need to solve ASAP. Crystals and large surface rocks and deposits can vibrate and shake if they don't settle properly. The Hammerhead atmospheric entry effects can clip through the interior of the ship. Arena Commander and Star Marine usually fail to cycle to the next game, so it's supposed to cycle to the next game, but it's sort of like leaves you in the loading screen forever. The Area 18 nav marker appears at the central plaza rather than the spaceport. Legally landed ships can be impounded. Obviously, that's not intentional. If the player disconnects during the prison load screen, the loadout will not be changed. Aiming down sights on optical scopes for the Arrowhead or the P6LR while you're crouching or prone just doesn't work properly. Free look does not always work properly in turrets, and shots from remote turrets visually desync but still connect with the target. So that's a lot of bugs, but as I said, I suspect most of them are going to be fixed in 3.11 now, or at least those sort of major ones. I'm not expecting to see a 3.10.3 patch, for example. But those bugs, I think, for the most part, at least for me, at the moment, I'm able to avoid them pretty well. Obviously, some people are going to have problems with them just being in their faces, I suppose, those bugs. So it's going to be sort of like a mixed bag for people, but significantly better. That 3.10.2 patch, very much needed. I'm interested to know what your thoughts on that are, though. I'm looking forward to Alpha 3.11. Assumedly, that's targeted for the end of September, but obviously we saw about a month delay with 3.10's branch going to live. I'm interested to know, are you playing 3.10.2? Did you get your ships and Alpha UEC back if you had lost them between 3.9 and now? How are you finding the 3.10.2 live branch? In the ship showdown, do you think we'll see the same ships winning that won last year? That being the Caterpillar, Reclaimer, Cutlass Black and Hammerhead, with, I believe, the Caterpillar claiming the sort of like first place trophy, as it were. There are a few more ships in the game, for sure, but not many more, and I think those ships are still going to be pretty popular. Whatever your thoughts, though, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. For August as well, we are giving away a Mercury Star Runner. Just comment on any of my videos made during this month to be in for a chance of winning that. There are more details down below. And if you'd like to further support the channel, please like, share, subscribe, all that sort of jazz. And also consider becoming a YouTube member via that join button down below. Thanks for watching, guys. You take care, and I'll see you in the verse. What are you shilling for today, I hear you ask? It's the Ridge wallet. If you want a wallet, consider one. Because I needed a wallet, and I wanted to get their forged carbon one. Ooh, it's not haunted. I also like to shill for things and get sponsorships for things I want so I can get them for free. It's an extremely streamlined, durable wallet, and for me that's key because I hate carrying around anything that I don't need to carry around, and I don't want things to break. It has the option of a money clip or strap if you're still carrying money around in 2020. But but it can carry up to like 12 cards, and there are a load of cool designs and colours. It's RFID blocking as well. There's a 45-day test drive period and a lifetime warranty as well. The best thing about them is they are not concept or alpha or anything. They are live released wallets, which you can purchase today. Use the code BoredGamer or the links below to get 10% off, as well as free shipping and returns.